Now, Jermaine Farrell with WFXR Sports.
Yes, good evening, everyone. I'm Jermaine Farrell, hoping your day is wonderful and blessed. Time now for the latest in sports news. The Virginia Tech women's basketball team got an unexpected break last night as the Commonwealth Clash matchup with Virginia was called off due to COVID issues with the Cavaliers. Now Tech's focus shifts to a Sunday night date at 6 o'clock in Chapel Hill to play 19th ranked North Carolina. The Hokies are looking for their first ever 4-0 start to ACC play, and today I caught up with head coach Kenny Brooks to get an update on the Hokies.
We were rolling. We're playing well, playing very well. And the last thing you want to do is have stoppage, and obviously this is stoppage. But like I mentioned before, you know, it's a rival game. You know, it's UVA. You want to play that game, and we haven't played that game in so long. You know, they canceled both games last year with the cancellation of their season. A day before, you know, they cancel again, and you just want to play the game. And you want to reward the kids because, you know, they've done everything they're supposed to do, prepared themselves. And to have it pulled out from underneath of them the day before, you know, it's just disheartening. But, you know, they're ready. They've been ready to pivot. You know, they were disappointed, but okay, what's next on the horizon? And they knew UNC was on the horizon. So, you know, they're a very mature group, and you know, they've been able to handle distractions a lot better this year as opposed to last year.
You go down to Chapel Hill. You've won there the last 3 times, you know, down at Carmichael, you know, the house that Mike built and all the other greats at North Carolina. But just talk about going up against them because, I mean, you like I mentioned before, I mean, you have had success there recently. You won the last 3 times there.
Yeah, you know, I think a lot of it has to do with matchups. You know, this league is about matchups. And we match up, you know, well with them. And I don't mean it like from a talent standpoint, but talking about styles. And, you know, we almost mirror each other the way we play. And so, you know, there's a lot of familiarity with, you know, what we want to do, how we want to do it, the level of physicality, you know, just schemes and whatnot. And so we've been very fortunate. We're very fortunate to go down there. And I think the kids get excited to play. You know, anytime you go down and it's a shade of blue, and we get excited to play any shade of blue, you know, whether it's Duke, whether it's Carolina, whether it's Virginia.
When you look at the ACC right now, and you've been at Tech, you know, all these years, would you say it's probably the toughest now than it has been over years? Because, you know, you got all these teams ranked. You guys are on the edge of getting ranked again.
I think it's about what I expect it to be, because when I joined this conference, it was the best conference in the country. And yeah, I think it was a record-setting year, the year I actually walked into the ACC. And I think this year is going to be pretty much the same. You know, top to bottom, there are a lot of great teams, especially at the top. You know, there's some of the elite teams in the country. So, you know, we're just happy that, you know, 6 years later, we've been able to join the party a little bit and be able to get in and compete with some of those elite basketball teams. And it's a lot of fun to be able to go out and know that you have a chance to win in the best conference in the country.
Meanwhile,